Hi guys, it's Klaudia. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it was quite a good idea to do a battery test, day in the life review of the Nothing Phone 1. And so I do want to test this battery out on my daily phone usage, and FYI, I will not be holding back. So whatever I do on my normal phone on the weekend, it is a Sunday, so it's slightly different to the rest of the week. So whatever I do on those days I will use on this phone. You will be shocked at what time it is right now because it is past 12 o'clock and the battery is on 99%. So I will charge that up slightly just to hit that 100% because I do want it to be perfect, a perfect start of the day. There are a few things on my agenda today, so I do want to go outside and test out, well, while being inside, Wi-Fi, but also 4G on the outside. And I do say 4G because I do not have 5G. 4G will have to do for now. I don't have the capacity for anything else, and other things like using social media while also listening to music. And I do want to integrate my AirPods, see how well Nothing Phone works with Apple products and other general things like watching YouTube videos, seeing the audio, how good that is. Yeah, other, you know, etc, general things. Just for reference, I am using a phone that has 128 gigabytes. This is 8 gigs of RAM. The brightness is like kind of halfway through. The glyph interface is on because I do want to have that during the day, so keep that in mind. Bluetooth is on because I will want to connect my AirPods later on. So that are my general settings for now. And yeah, I think we need to get started because I haven't had breakfast and my belly's rumbling, so let's just get on with this day. I have made a quick breakfast and decided to check out Instagram first. The screen feels really smooth to the touch. Scrolling feels effortless, almost like a gliding effect. The adaptive refresh rate of 120 Hz is noticeable, especially to me, as I'm used to 60 Hz only. I'm really enjoying this screen experience as videos and photos are really vivid and the resolution is pretty sharp. So just when I was about to leave, it started raining, but here is a cute cat video while we wait for it to stop. 30 minutes later and we are ready to go. Let's listen to some music and the moment of truth to see if my AirPods 3 will connect. So I opened Bluetooth and the shortcuts at the top of the screen, held the button on my AirPods until the device showed up in the Bluetooth connections. And so the AirPods did connect, but I didn't see the charging indicators anywhere, which is an inconvenience for this device. But now let's listen to some Beyonce. So I have arrived and I wanted to send my friends a video of where I was through Snapchat, but then I was quite disappointed at the video quality, especially from the front camera. The video didn't really look realistic at all. The colors were way off, like on my shoes the red wasn't really redding and my face just looked very digital. Everything seemed like one tone. It seemed very light even though the sun wasn't out. The normal camera seemed good, but still the colors were quite realistic, so it would have been nice to have the colors popping a bit. Finally, I am back. Took me quite a while to get this done, but we can just relax and do all of that stuff just on my bed. The time now is 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Phone battery is at 58%. Not bad. There's still quite a bit left for me to do all the other things I wanted to do at home, and it should be a lot easier now with Wi-Fi. So I think the rest of the plan is to edit the photos I took. I want to watch a few videos, so this is going to be kind of like a continuous usage of the phone. Yeah, I think that is all. Let's see the photos I took and what we can work with. So the photos turned out pretty good, right? I'm just going to edit them slightly, so I'm just going to increase the saturation and vibrance. As I mentioned before, the photos didn't really have much warmth to them, not much of the color popping, so I'm just bringing that out slightly. And I think my work here is done. There was a slight issue posting multiple photos on Instagram. I'm not sure if there's a setting to change this, but I couldn't zoom out some photos once I selected multiple, which was a bit of a pain. So once I zoomed in one photo out, the other one was zoomed in and I couldn't change that. I couldn't zoom out on this photo, so this is very close up. We always have to get used to a different keyboard on a new phone, so I can't really comment on that typing experience right now. As you can see, I'm making a lot of mistakes as I go along the way. I'm not used to it, but I will leave that for the review once I get a better hang of it.
Travel on the Maldives happens by boat or seaplane, and so it didn't take long until we were making our way towards the water run. The almost translucent waters around the island are home to coral reefs and shoals of fish.
And as you heard, the sound quality is really good with even one speaker by itself. Okay, so a quick update. It is now 8 p.m. The phone battery is on 43%, so that's just under a half of the battery left. And so what I will do now, the last things I got now are watch a movie on Disney Plus and then do some gaming and just, you know, just random social media scrolls whilst I go over the few percentages. So even though I don't watch movies on my phone, this was a really nice experience and the screen really contributed to it. I was surprised at the gaming performance on this phone. The phone handled the game really well, especially with the refresh rate having a part in it, but there is also a gaming mode in the settings to help. I didn't experience any lags with the controls or the game in general. But I must say, the phone is quite uncomfortable to hold with one hand. It could be due to the aluminium frame and also the bigger width. Woo! So we are finally at the last 3% of the battery. It is now 12 p.m, so I had the phone for around 12 hours now. Now let's look at more in depth at what apps I was using. So I spent most of the time on Disney Plus and using the camera. My screen time overall was 6 hours and 45 minutes. So it was more than I expected, and we also got an insight into what apps drained the most battery with my use. Okay guys, so we have done it. We have used the battery to its fullest, and I can honestly say that I am quite satisfied with this battery life. I did use a lot of intense stuff with the phone, mainly using the glyph interface a lot when taking photos, when I was doing the photo shoot for my social media. I did a lot of shots, you know, I always have to get that few extra shots in to make sure I have the best quality photo, but that comes at a price, so I did use that quite a lot. Let's wrap this up with a few points that I've noticed, and I think one of them was not sure if that's to do with the older chipset, but I did notice a few times the phone did lag, which was mainly when I was loading something up, or when I was trying to press like one of the options too quick and it was just kind of froze, and then it just like loaded. The screen is really good. The OLED display, very bright, everything's very vivid. Like, I actually enjoyed using social media and scrolling through the photos because everything just seems more lively. And I compared that to my iPhone as well, the 11 Pro, and I could see there was a lot of difference in the screen display. But cameras for social media do need a lot of work, especially Snapchat. Oh boy, like, I just couldn't deal with it. Because the camera is on the side, when I opened up Snapchat, I was really in the shot and it was just too much. I had to really extend my arm to just get a normal sized selfie, so that was quite embarrassing because everyone was just looking at me like, this girl is taking loads of selfies. However, I did like the glyph interface because when I was taking photos and I was by myself, I had the phone on the tripod and I used a timer, and with the glyph interface it was counting down with the lights, so I knew exactly when to be still for the photo. So that was amazing. Like, I really enjoy the glyph interface. I think that's my favorite part. The phone got a little bit hot when I was using it with my 4G. Maybe it's just not used to it, and it did get quite hot when gaming, but it wasn't like really concerning, so that was fine. What did you guys think? Was there anything I could have added? Have you got any questions? Do let me know. And I hope you have enjoyed this mini day in the life vlog with the battery review. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.